Hello everyone, this is Akhier, and we're going to have some more Dwarf Fortress, and if this doesn't clue you in, I'm going to be doing some stuff with tile sets and graphics. Mostly because someone actually asked for some things, and I'm kind of sad because both of the ones mentioned aren't actually updated at this point. So, at least I don't think they were. They didn't look it. I think the one was right on the front page. Is it Grim Fortress? Yeah. Has it been updated? It might have been. Nah. 2013. And there's just some things in the 2014 that makes it just a no-go. So we're going to be using this instead. The starter pack. Like, literally the starter pack. So just extract it here. It's one of those nice ones that actually extracts right out into a folder itself instead of having something fancy or whatever. It comes with a few things, including, of course, the graphics. It also has a bunch of utilities. Quick Fort, which is a nifty way to automatically control your macros and whatnot to basically lay out giant areas and stuff. And it comes with, as it notes here, the Community Plans Archive. We also have Sound Sense. It reads what the game's doing and then plays appropriate sounds. I might try this one out and see how it sounds. I'm not sure. Might distract me, so I might end up not using it. Then we've got ISO World. This takes legend output and lets you move around and view it. I actually tried it out because this is the second try, because the first try at recording this was doomed. But yeah. This right here I think is something that comes about. I'm not sure how you get this. I couldn't get to do this. It might be actual forts or something. I don't know. Oh well. Kind of interesting stuff. Now we've got Story Maker. What it does is read that same game log from the Sound Sense thing and lets you filter it. So you can be like, well, how's death going on? And basically just help you figure out what's happening. Looks like it's only by stuff that's happening. Be interesting if you could sort by the name of someone. So like everything that this guy did. It might. Doesn't look like it. We have announcement filter. It's basically, from what I understand, like a side, like an extra thing that... Let me speak properly now. It's its own little window and it reads the same kind of stuff and it filters out stuff and has a constant running stream so you don't have to open up stuff. I'm thinking about trying this one. If it does what I think it does, that is. It's interesting. This, it lets you draw out your fortress, basically. It's like here, channels, up, down, upward ramps, stuff like that. Just draw it out. I'm not going to use that. Here, Dwarven Realm. I'm not using this one because I can't. Or more specifically, this would be a Minecraft video. Because what it does is takes a Dwarf Fortress world and turns it into a Minecraft world. Which is pretty awesome. Rivers. Even does the rivers like that. If I do another single player world of Minecraft and I'm going to do something interesting with it, I'll probably do this. It also have like its own little area. I wonder if it puts like a bedrock border or something around the outside. And the caves look awesome. Just a thing. Next is World Viewer. It's another thing to view the various what's it called? Legends mode stuff. It's like the trade and all that interesting things. It also has Dwarf Therapist, which it's Dwarf Therapist. It says it's only for 40.04. I'm guessing since the save compatibility didn't break, or I didn't think it didn't break in the last one, It might still work, I'm not sure. But it's packaged in, so we'll give it a shot. Then we've got Legend Viewer, another thing for viewing legends. Lots of stuff for that because there's a lot of interesting things in there. Let's see what the screenshots say about it. Yeah, it's letting you really get a good view of what's happening. I don't think I'm going to use this necessarily, though maybe after we do a fort and it dies. And there's also Legend Export Processor. Basically, when you export the Legend stuff, it's all really higgledy-piggledy, and that kind of really does the stuff for it. There's also a few things, including a color scheme and a cheat sheet, which actually I'll just go in and show those. It'll be in here. Useful. The color scheme is just varied. These different ones, basically just fooling around with the color so it looks cool. We've got various embark profiles. I'll probably just end up making my own just because I kind of like to. And now let me get these open. And there we go. It basically has a lot of really interesting things that can help you. As it says, it's cheat sheets. Like, here's a quick reference. This is what you get. Or this is what you use, this is what you get, dwarven stuff, and then for the outdoor, then we've got relative combat effectiveness. This is really interesting. So steel, silver, everything else, and then way down here adamantine. So basically you want to use silver for blunt weapons. Edge weapons, adamantine, steel, iron, bismuth, bronze, copper, silver. And over here, in this order, basically the same, except you can't use silver for armor. Which makes sense. Of course, we've got the various things like this. Cheat sheet for agriculture. Pretty much as it says. Military. Once again, it's got the combat effectiveness stuff. And ammunition tier. Excellent. Everything else. Adamantine, bone, and wood. Poor wood. And here's armor stacking. I'll probably be referring back to this quite often when I'm doing the military. And, of course, stone. And just all the various alloys and whatnot. But for now, we'll close that. And was there anything else here? I don't think so. All the utilities are in here. It's got some interesting keybinds. I'm trying to remember. There's one that was giving me trouble. I'll probably figure it out because it'll give me trouble again. And let me open it up. There we go. Relatively easy. You can change all this around. Okay, apparently I had numlock on for some reason. They also have nice tooltips and stuff. So this one's really interesting. It actually tells you what it all does. I think it does in the initial, but this breaks into lines, which is easier. Maximum number, second maximum percentage of population before it stops pregnancies. Alright, pregnant, it doesn't matter. Anyway, liquid depths, turn that on. Varied ground, sure. Aquifers, why not? Apparently, glutton for pain. Settings, yes, yes. Go for 200. Go for 60. Intro, no. Yeah, I don't want it for what I'm going to be. Backup saves, yes. Priority, sure. Keep the GUI open. Utilities, I won't have any of those right away. And here's this. It starts with Phobius, but I'm going to just start up with the default ASCII graphics. And play. And basically this is just going to be the control. We're going to check out the object testing arena. It does pause it when I hold it like that. Okay, but yeah. One nifty keybinds is that the mouse wheel is bound to changing levels. I wonder if you can still change it. Yeah, and you can still change levels the old way. But yeah, here's what the arena looks like with the default ASCII. Not too bad, not too bad. It does show you everything. I do like the fortifications with this because it really makes them stand out. And the trees, of course, look like trees. And now let's get out of here. Come over here. You can't switch it when it's open because it changes some stuff that gets used and thus locked. And then we'll pop this open. You'll notice that it has an odd size. It's just how it is. We'll resize it for our own purposes. Actually, that kind of looks weird. Open that up again. Yeah, it's definitely bigger. That's interesting. I'll see what it looks like this. And notice all the letters. I'm holding on to it to pause it. You won't get all of them because I probably paused it too late for all of it. But I'll view it as it wants it to be viewed here, and then I'll go change it up to be the way I usually do it. It's still got the same kind of ASCII walls. I like the ground tiles like that. Apparently it's paused. We'll fix that. I want to see the water moving. I don't like this. It really makes this dark. And down here we've got that. And let's see what it looks like when we switch it to here. Yeah, it doesn't change it that much. I won't bother with that from now on. I don't like how this looks, but that's probably because it's all revealed and thus is all smooth walls for some reason or other. I really wish this wasn't revealed so that you could actually see what it looks like when stuff isn't, but you work with what you got. I'll go of Iron Hand. Because I tried this to record this previously, I already know which one I'm going to choose. But we'll go through all of them just so you can see them. Yeah, it does make a difference here. I don't know why. So I guess I will keep doing this. I don't know what's up with that. There we go. You'll notice this has like actual fish and stuff. Looks pretty cool. And then one thing I will be doing is when I originally load the game, I'm going to do it. Huh, that looks relatively interesting. Okay, yeah, there's the stuff I wanted to see there. Trees look pretty good, though. I don't know what's up with the trunk. Yeah, it definitely does change the look. Just a hint, I'm not going to be choosing this pack. I don't quite like how the walls are and the trees. While the leaves are interesting, the trunk itself is questionable. I'm assuming it's just because it shares something with something else. Can't be helped. Next up is Mayday. All-round traditional one. Definitely something you want to look at least once. Pretty decent. Actually, almost fits all the way on the screen. Probably would if I tried moving around fancy like. Here's what the various tiles look like. Hopefully I stopped it not too soon. You'll notice it looks pretty good. I don't quite like how the corners are like this. It doesn't quite fit. I wish it was like a continuation, like it had half of one of the tiles. But overall, it looks decent enough. Even down here where it's got all the things just layer bound each other. In a regular gameplay, you wouldn't actually have that specifically. Now for Phobius. Move it over, and object testing arena. Of course, obviously, I'm stopping it to show the creature or the letter tiles just because we aren't actually viewing those here since I'm not putting creatures in. Just not bothering. I like this though, the places where it does that, I'm not particularly too fond of. It has kind of a look to it that I'm not exactly thrilled with, but the trees, I definitely like how it does the trees. It actually has a separate thing for the trunks and the branch so that they're not just more green foliage, except for the very center thing, like the one was. And just to note, even though I'm going through them here, later on, once I have a fortress actually running, I'm also going to look through them again. And this one's an interesting one. You'll notice, like, whenever a 0 would come up, it has that symbol, and we have all these crazy ones here. The author of this tile set basically went more for the in-game rather than the letters and stuff. So, like, we'll notice we've got the trees here, and they actually look like tree trunks and whatnot. Downside is, of course, that's the pillar tile, so the pillars look like it as well. I do like just the area. It's kind of interesting, especially with how the lines meet up there. And the kind of rounded edge, while still being basically straight, is nice. I'm definitely kind of happy with it. But overall, it isn't what I'm going to use. In the end, I really just like how the Mayday pack looks. Or at least I think it's the Mayday. I better boot it up and make sure. I have a horrible time with names. Yeah, this is the one. Overall, I just really like how it ends up looking. The tiles themselves, as you see here, have a good look to them. Over here it's a little confusing, but just the varied ground tiles, how the sand and the, well, both of the, and the loam, I guess that is, even with this finicky thing here, and I might end up, like, changing that myself. It shouldn't be that hard. I say laughing, hoping that I'm not being false with that. But, like, I like how it looks like it's going straight, even if it can't really do exactly as I would prefer. Overall, just the way it looks is definitely something I like. And the trees are good. Definitely like that. I wish there was more connections here. I wonder if there are somewhere underground. Yeah. I've liked this kind of style. There's some other things that I like previously that I've done, but definitely think I'll go with this for now. Obviously, at some point, I'll probably go and look into ones that aren't just these main ones and do stuff with it, but for now, that should be fine. I don't know why I actually closed that. This should be everything I want. Yeah, this should be fine, actually. So I shouldn't have closed it. Though I will move this to the side just so I can access it as need be. And this as well, because some of the tools don't seem to want to start up properly when I do it otherwise. Histories of greed and industry. Why, yes, that explains dwarves pretty well. There we go. Yes, it doesn't. It definitely has a nice, clean start screen. And this will be nice. Okay. I think I'll go for a rather generic... Maybe, do I want a large world? I could go a large world with a short history. Medium. No reason not to. More civilizations. Medium sites. Medium sites. And... beasts, sure. Savagery, high. Minerals, frequent. Or sparse. No. Don't change it. We'll see what it's like when it outputs on the default. So 129 by 129 with 250 years and all this other stuff. And now time for a time lapse. And yeah, this should be interesting enough. There we go. Yeah, you'll notice the world looks a little different from ASCII. I must admit, I can't make heads or tails of these screens. So, we're gonna switch back to ASCII when I choose the site. Just because, well, I like to know where I'm settling. Okay, here we are. We're currently in the world as ASCII because I actually understand this. I'm assuming maybe if it was a full graphic pack, I might be able to better understand it and whatnot, but as it is, well, actually, let's just, yeah, 4x4. I haven't played on 4x4 in the last couple of ones, so we can leave it like that. Don't care about the, well, medium? Let's say medium, don't care. Elevation medium, temperature medium. Rain, don't care, drainage. Sure, don't care. Don't care. Multiple, don't care. And we'll see what it comes up with from this. And yeah, it's found actually in a number of places. See, basically this whole area up here apparently counts. That could be interesting. Actually, it looks like we've got a bit of a desert here. You know what? Let's filter it a little more. No aquifer. Don't care about river. Some deep, none clay. Don't care. Yeah, let's just filter it for an aquifer. Okay. It actually reduced the area right to here. So apparently if we want this kind of setup, we're gonna have to settle for this area. I'm not gonna complain too much, since it is giving us what we want, though the, oh, yeah, there's the problem. There's one of the problems. It's, the plus doesn't quite work. Equals apparently is in its place. Which is interesting, to say the least. I wish you could, search for the presence of various races and stuff. Because as it is, I'm kind of like, I kind of want to have stuff around. Period. Do we got... No, we don't. I wonder if there's a way to go back. I don't know of any, but that could just be me not remembering. There should be. There's like a thing right over here. Goblins. Pretty sure that's goblins. Except it's... Yeah, there we go. Goblins. Oh wait, there's actually one area right over here somewhere. Flashing. Oh. This one spot. This one spot. Let me move it over by one. How do you move the thing around? Or did they change that on me? Did I turn on caps lock? No. Oh, choosing that. That's kind of weird. Really? It's kind of irritating. Well, what's the problem with this place? Why did it say Fluxstone layer, metals? Okay, so that's basically what it's saying. We've got a bunch of those things here. Problem is, there isn't any gobos in this dang spot. I like goblins. I haven't seen them recently, but I like them because they're not undead or were creatures or insert any other of the horrible things that have been plaguing us recently. Maybe I should, nope. Aquifer, no. Flux, yes. Multiple. Let's just change that to yes and see what it gives us now. Okay, yeah, that opened up a good bit more area to check out. Actually, this looks interesting. Oop. Right. That's a red sand desert. It's got an aquifer in the desert area, but it doesn't have an aquifer in the rest of it. It's got gobos, and it's got a relatively flat area. I think I'm gonna go with this. It does have aquifer, but that can be fun as long as you avoid it. Like the plague. And you'll note it does have the various things, but I am going to prepare carefully. And I'm going to be right back. Though before I do anything too much, I will note I'm leaving all this medical and various random stuff here. Except for maybe the quiver. Nah, maybe. Shh. I'll get rid of the quiver. But otherwise I'm leaving all this stuff, just because it's random useful things. Huh, that's unfortunate. Only a steel anvil available here. I guess I'll have to do some other stuff then. Okay, well, it took a little bit of juggling. First up, we've got a couple of miners. Relatively simple there. Here we have a woodcutter who I also made a axeman along with a few of these armor use, shield use, and dodger. Just because I've kind of gotten my butt kicked by combat, so I figured why not. We've got a carpenter. We've got a mason mechanic who also does a little bit of engraving and building design. This guy who's a grower and the doctor. And then we basically have the leader type here, who's got negotiator, appraiser, and adequate leader. And then this is the stuff we bought. I actually reduced the number of this and removed the wheelbarrow just because I need a little more money. A couple of picks and an axe, the usual. Good amount of drink, seeds, and a type of meat for each of the starting characters. Then over here we have a couple, 3 bunnies, 3 peacocks, I guess. Alpaca, cat, and dog. And this should be good, and we're going to save it, even though I've never reused a single one before, because I'm generally just recreating it. And embark. You did do, yep, okay, it's working. There we go. You have arrived after a journey from the mountain homes into forbidding wilderness beyond. Your harsh trek has finally ended. Your party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all Belladin. Yeah, words. There are almost no supplies left, but with stout labor comes sustenance, whether by bolt, plow, or hook. Provide for your dwarves. You're expecting a supply caravan just before winter entombs you, but it is spring now. Enough time to delve secure lodgings ere the leopards get hungry. New chapter of dwarven history begins here at this place. Aramadamus, part of Belladin. Sculpted guild, strike the earth. And when we come back, I'm going to be in the texture pack. Or actually, you know what? That's a good point. I'm going to load it up and actually spend a lot of time on my side, but I'm going to show you what the area looks like to start with, just with all the different ones. So I will eventually set back onto Phobius. And here we are, in a pretty decent area. A few trees around, and we've got the desert pretty obvious, so we can avoid it at all costs. Oh, it's actually got the saguaro. You know, I shouldn't have a problem, because I know how it's actually pronounced. But I can't for the life of me ever get it straight in my head. Okay, and now I'm going to save and be back. And here we are in the CLA. I have no clue what the acronym stands for. But overall, it looks pretty good. Left my fan on. Alright, there we go. The animals, not quite sure I'm partial to them. Though they do kind of have the look to them. They're shaped as they're supposed to look like the things and whatnot. The saguaros, the cacti look interesting. And the trees, of course, look nice. Yeah, darker branches are cool. And yeah, this is just how it is out natural in the wild. Here's the trunks. Didn't do anything with those. Okay. And now we're on Iron Hand. Looks pretty good. The animals are, of course, a thing. I wonder if I can... whatever. The tree trunks... once again, I'm not really sure I like how they look. And the smooth wall texture, which is used for the logs and stuff. Interesting. And, you know, these are tracks, but I honestly think that works for the cactus. Strangely enough. So, huh. That's interesting. And it's kind of dark. If this was Cataclysm, dark would be nice. Oh, it actually did something with the tree roots, but... if this was Cataclysm, the dark would be okay, but... kind of like a more bright Dwarf Fortress. If only because, well, I like to see what I'm seeing. Though the border around the outside is nice. And here we actually skipped over Mayday, because that's going to be where we end up, if I remember correctly anyway. Yeah, that's where we're going to end up. And skipped right on to Phobius. The cactus actually look really nice in Phobius. The sand, of course, has a nice texture to it. I think it would be nicer if it was just all sand, with this kind of splotchy effect it has. It's not quite as nice as it looks as just one big area. Though the tree roots look particularly good, and of course any single tree like that is going to look a lot better than some of the potential other ways of making trees look. Though I would have to wonder about any 3x3 trees. It's a possibility, but I don't see anything specific. The one thing I do like is that it's got this blank background where it's like, it's just different colors. I kind of like that. Of course, once again, we've got various looks, like the peacock actually looks like a peacock and stuff like that. Really nicely done with those things. But I just don't quite like the ways the walls, or what is it? Yeah, the walls. I don't quite like the exactly rounded as it is. I prefer more of the angular look. And I haven't loaded up the game yet, but I'm going to note this is the one that has the weird things when it's just letters. So even if this does look good in the actual world, it's not exactly meant for anything but that. Anyway, onward. And here we are. Yeah, it is a thing. The trees, ironically, it's kind of, they don't stand out quite as much as I was expecting they would, even though they're actual trunks. I think it might just be because these kind of match this a little too much, so it just blends in a little bit. It's kind of weird. Of course, it's using the various rail tracks, but I don't mind that, especially with the cactus. Once again, this looks very cactusy. You can tell it's rails, but if you just look at it and you aren't trying to nitpick, it looks like it's got needles and stuff, which is kind of cool. And from above, the red desert looks a lot nicer than it does down here. For some reason, the dots in the center just kind of don't look that good, and then we've got these random things, and overall, not my tile set. I could definitely see people liking it, and once again, it's using the various animals. It's looks like it's just using the default ones, and the dwarves got their nice little... They do have very nice little images. I think it might be a little hard to tell them apart, but it looks cute enough. Now we're gonna go on to the Mayday one. And here we are, where we should be staying for a while, the Mayday tile set. The sand looks pretty good, and it's using the same kind of animals everyone else does. To be fair, it's really good. And the dwarves look particularly nice. Over here, got various things going around. The roots have their own little non-texture, I guess I'd call it, which is fine. And the trees look pretty good. Though, of course, the angler thing doesn't exactly work too well with them, but... the walls work fine. And the cacti. The saguaro. You know, I keep saying that. I should really go saguaro. Yeah, saguaro. I was right. I'm like, I keep saying that. Am I sure that's the correct one? But yeah, it's the correct one. Good, good. And yeah, so this is probably where I'm going to be sticking for a while, tile set wise. Not sure how I like about the sidebar like this. I'll probably end up reverting back to the other way just because it's honestly how I've played for so long. Most likely it's just how I play. Also, I'll once again note the sidebar looks a little funny. Though to be fair, I could probably play without the sidebar relatively easily. See? No sidebar. Of course, the second I press anything, the sidebar comes back. Go figure. Let's see. Taking care of the trees over there. Where do I want to dig down? I kind of want to dig down a little farther over this way, just because of that there. And I know aquifer is in that region, so the potential for fun, which is perfectly fine in most cases, but I'd really like to get away without it, too much of it this time, because I've lost to lots of fun recently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7's a good round number. Used it last time. I'll use it again this time. Maybe I should have gone for more miners again. I'm partial to miners. Dig. And we can throw the depot in here again. Only this time it's not at the top of a mountain, so it's probably easier on them. I did tell them to mine there, right? Yeah. Huh. Why aren't you doing that? You shouldn't have a problem with that. Oh, we're paused. Huh. Wonder why we're paused. Ooh, the logs look nice. There we go. Tempted to just take down all the trees in this area just to see how the regrowing works. Maybe leave anything below this area. Yeah, that'll do. Do we catch that? Yeah, we'll remove that. Yeah, we probably shouldn't have caught any of the cactuses except for that one, so we should be relatively fine. And that went by quick enough. How much room do we have going this way? We actually have a decent amount of room. We just went straight here. Let's see what kind of ground this is. Is this just soil? Yeah, this is still just soil. They should be able to dig this out relatively quickly. Yeah, they're doing just fine. I'm thinking we'll channel this way and probably do a little more straight down with that channel. And we'll send off some side things like this to store stuff in. Yeah, that'll be so the trade depot there, storing stuff down here. Yeah, that should work out pretty well. And maybe a backstop to this. And one more. We'll stop that. Damp stone located. Okay, that's not actually a problem. That's from the place right up there. So we should be fine. Should be being key word there. You never quite know. It's possible it was some kind of janky water mishap. Also, by building it like this, apparently I'm going to be building a long road instead of a short road. I guess I could actually make it wrap around. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put this here. Alright, that it's probably gonna be about the most annoying thing for me. Oh, he chopped down a tree. Like, what's the mist from? Where'd it fall through? But no, it's just that. Okay. PCT. Enable, 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 and no, disable. We don't have stone at the moment. Oop, nope. Don't want that. We can store all the... Ooh, I like how that looks. And it looks like we actually have right into stone down here. That's mighty convenient. How do I want to go downwards from here? Because I do want to go downwards. Well, however it works, we're going to want to mine out this area like that. So we might as well get that started. I'm pretty sure I said no wood. Okay, yeah. What's that then? Oh, a splint. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. No harm, no foul. Speaking of which, I should probably come over here. Let's see, lazy noob pack, utilities, dwarf therapist. Are you happy with what we have? And yes, dwarf therapist is indeed happy with what we have here. That will be useful. Okay, it looks like I didn't actually set anyone to be a butcher, tanner, or anything like that. What do you do? You're the doctor as well. I'll probably have to figure out someone for that. But for now, we'll set this guy up to do that stuff. Brewing, milling, plant processing, cheese making, milking, shearing, spinning, cooking. And that actually should be good enough for now. So, commit. And now, what other tools do we have over here? I was gonna try out Sound Sense. Do I want to do that right now? Yeah, maybe? Let's try the announcement filter. Let me open the README real quick. Okay, it looks like I don't have quite the right Java. I'll have to work on that for next time. Let's see if Sound Sense works. Oh, hey, it's actually, Oh, yeah. Silly Komodo. Don't isolate it. Close that. Let's try it again. Only this time without the isolation. Sounds defined might not be installed. Okay. Okay, it's getting them all. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Oh, hey, it actually fits on the screen pretty well. Probably don't need that, though. Oh, well, it's... I'll let it finish. Okay. Oop, left my fan on again. That took a while. It says I should restart, so I guess I'll do that. Sound sense, what do you say? Okay, it says it's currently playing. And it's playing everything, so I'm guessing I just had to actually let the thing play. We'll see what happens. Actually, the volume's at 0. I wonder if that's how it's supposed to be. Info. I guess I should have this on screen. I was just looking through the things. Oh, hey, it's got achievements. That's interesting. Huh. Interesting. Oh well. Hopefully it'll... You've struck something. Oop, there we go. Yes, it works. Cool. That wasn't too interruptive, so I think I'll keep it on for now. We'll see what it ends up being like. Of course, they're storing gems over there. I always include gems, and I probably shouldn't. Well, no problem with gems, I guess. It's just not really my cup of tea. Okay, yeah, he's continued working on that. Felling tree, digging, storing. Everyone's doing something that's good. So basically I'm going to have it wrap around, just completely around like this. Maybe even like wrap around even more than that, come to think of it. And okay. Did they finish digging down here? They did. Huh. Do I want to channel off like that, or do I want to actually put stuff here? Not sure. Technically I did this over here, so I could do a thing down here. I don't quite want to, though. What if I channel only a few of the spots? Like that, and then like that. And then dig out this spot. Nah, I might as well just... Maybe I should just start actual downstairs at this point. And then I can, I don't like doing downstairs too many times in a row, but -10, we'll go down to that. Actually, oop, wrong. There we go. We'll go down to there. That seems like a good space. And they'll dig it out. Oop! Struck rock crystal. That's cool. Build sea wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Really? Oh, right, because I didn't count this spot. That could be awkward. Ah, well, awkward happens. I'll let him work on that. Thinking workshop type stuff over on the sides of this first area here, and then at -10 I think maybe dig up, and we'll put upward stairs. If we go, well, when we go deeper, we'll do something else. We'll do maybe ramps or something interesting. Ooh, what kind of stone is this? Gabbro. Nice and dark. What kind of stone is this? Chalk. It's actually a flux stone, so that's really good. So I'm definitely going to be building workshop type stuff around here. Let's see. Dig, and then a 7x7 room. Yeah. Dig 3. I think I'll start a workshop over here and I'll build off of it. Maybe. Oh well, I'll just lay out a few spots like this and continue it on one. There we go. And did they finish that? Yeah, they finished that. You can put the bedrooms down there. That's going along fine. Are you empty up here? You are. Oh, microline. Bring me to the microline. Huh. It's actually kind of sad because I was hoping for a little more chalk, but not really in a position to do anything with it, even if I had it, so I guess neither here nor there. I will make the area over really 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That wall's too far over. I didn't miscalculate. I built it wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I built so much stuff wrong, and I'm going to have to take it all down. Meeting area. DN. Well, it's training for the carpenter. Or I guess deconstruction isn't actually carpenter work, so no, it's not, but okay, it looks like it's just a small bit of microline. I can deal with that. So yeah, I'm planning these to be input stockpiles. Then on this level, we're going to have workshops, and then we're going to have an output stockpile. At least that's the plan. And this wing will be the farms. We'll start with 6 since that's the seed. Well, we'll start with 4 because I'm pretty sure they overlap somewhat. Tempted to go and check out. Actually, you know what? Yeah. Huh. Well, I guess since it apparently already farrowed, might as well just use it. Someone should be... Oh, they're removing construction. Right. I forgot about that. Oop, we're paused. Like, why aren't they doing anything? Oh, that's interesting. What kind of soil is that? Furrowed. It'll grow grass over eventually. Eventually. So let's see. Wall. By selecting it singly, it'll be selecting the piece of wood that's directly under it. Which is kind of half the point here. Build seawall. It'll make sure we don't end up with some kind of crazy misalignment of resources. We've actually got one plot ready, and I'm going to right away just say plump helmet. The broken plus, or I guess it's probably set to something, but it's basically jumping to the end, which I guess could be the literal thing that's going on. P. Okay, I'm needing to reassign these stockpiles a little bit. Give me. Okay, there we go. And before they even can think about it, there are no barrels in any circumstances allowed there. Period. You just don't get to do it. Is not an option. I will not allow it. Oh yeah, see, the dirt's actually already starting to return to normal there. So, I'm expecting this thing, so yes, and then a spot there. The biggest thing is going to be that, and I could make it too wide. Which actually mean I didn't need to remove this wall because I'd want to make it too wide all around. Stupid fan. Turn it on when I can pause for a while, and then I forget to turn it back off. It's finally getting to the point where just a tad bit. What are you? Stray alpaca. Needs carpentry. What are you? Stray bunny. Okay, those are my bunnies. Or no, that's a plant. The bunnies are around. They just kind of look like something. And to be fair, it kind of does. Build seawall. There we go. I'm considering making ramps up and making this like some kind of a fancy thing. But I think it's good enough for now. You guys still digging? You're almost done. We do have a wheelbarrow, right? A wheelbarrow? I just need one. Kind of wish it just didn't have things that you didn't have. Or no, we don't have a wheelbarrow. I remember now. I specifically said no wheelbarrow. Because no wheelbarrow. Bill, dig. We'll take that out. And then it would be 3 there. Like that. These will be the actual workshops, so I'm only going to have one spot for it to do it. Oop. Not quite. Need to go one further. Except for this main corridor. This is basically just going to not have workshops or anything. It's just going to be an open spot for dwarves to move around in. We'll need a temporary carpenter shop, so we'll build one right over here. Because I do want to get some of these things being resource stacked up and whatnot. Oh, Harlequin opal. Oop. Zoom. Nice. It's in the middle of it, so it's going to get all taken care of. That's always a good thing. We actually don't have any common rock at this point, I think. This is all chalk, isn't it? Yeah. That's actually a slight bit of a downside. Yes. Did we create the... Yes. No. Make a trio of wheelbarrows. Then I'll start you building more walls. Basically. Oh, more microline. Assuming it's right below where the other microline is. Basically, I'm going to have this go around like this and then... So it comes out this way. It's a shorter trip to over here to build actual roads and whatnot, which is the plan. At the moment, anyway. Okay, build C wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, yes. No. Yes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Was I not counting the spot? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I wasn't counting the spot. Okay, that makes a little more sense. It's kind of annoying, but at least it makes sense. In its own crazy kind of way. Yeah. So yeah, you see how it's going to be wrapping around. This is basically just making it so that once I add in stuff like drawbridges, they can't. It'll basically airlock sort of thing. I should probably PR refuse pile somewhere out here. It looks like a relatively open spot. You can go there. How's the digging going, boys? Okay, you're doing pretty good. And now you're asleep. Can't say I expected much. Though I can say I expected more, which is the truth. I expected a bit more out of you. How many people are not doing anything? A lot of people aren't doing anything. Well, we'll pause it. Stone. Dig. Maybe I shouldn't have dug like that. Yeah, well. H. Do we want a full channel? Dig H. Or do we want just a channel? Actually, really, what we'd want would be a staircase here. because we're going to have resources up here. So a ramp there. No. Ramps there, and we could put the workshop here. It won't be centered, but... Well, actually, we could fit a number of them in here, so I guess that wouldn't be a problem. There we go. Yeah. How do we get it down? We can... 3, okay, 7. So the center... We could fit 2 workshops in. But if we're going to do that, we might as well not bother with the whole thing like that. I'm starting to suspect I might as well not. Yeah, that would work. 1, 2, 3, 3. We could actually fit 4 in. And then... couple downward staircases here. Couple upward here once we get to that area. Yeah, that's what we'll do. And nope, go down. Okay. What we were trying to do was stone. And 3 wheelbarrows, and the type of stone is forbid. Other stone. Is chalk in there? I don't think it would be, because it is a special kind of thing, so. Apparently adamantine and slade counts as other types. You can actually get slade, by the way. Or actually, I don't know, maybe he fixed it. It's quite possible. But at various points, it was possible to get slade. It basically depended on the fact that when you dug a ramp, it didn't recognize the stuff above it quite so well as it probably should have. Okay, so the plump helmet field got done. I'm actually going to, give me just a sec, open up the agriculture cheat sheet. Doesn't quite line up how I want. Let's see, 4 fields. If it wasn't for the sweet pods being like this, if it could have been different. Well, I don't think I can quite fit it as well as I want. Well, I'll move this off to the side. Things we can fit. The dimple cups can go anywhere. So let's set up the sweet pods here. The quarry bushes here. Technically it even goes into this. Let's see. Yeah, it's just not going to be enough. We don't need pigtail. Well, no, pigtails brew into something. Oh well. Build P. Farm plot. I'm going to need a couple more farm plots then. Doesn't quite let you line it up how I'd prefer it. C. D. Then this we had quarry bushes. Nothing in winter. And here we can do cave wheat. We'll get the other 2 things built. Oop, actually, first things first, I'm going to come over here, dimple cut bag, forbid you. I'm going to come through and select one of each type of seed and forbid it. The reason I'm doing this is so that the bags and everything don't go away. It should work. When I forbid the bags, it didn't work because I don't know why it didn't work, but it didn't work. This might let it work. Anyway, we took care of sweet pods. This is quarry. That's cave wheat, meaning this can be pigtails. That can be the other thing. Once it gets around to doing it. Oh, there we go. I can close the cheat sheet since I don't really... No, don't do that. Stop it. There we go. And you were whatever's left over. Pigtails, cave wheat, sweet pot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we actually don't have any leftover things. I'm just gonna get rid of the Z. Yeah. I'll just grow them in the winter, spring seasons. Are they done there? Oh, hey, the wheelbarrows look kind of weird. Yeah, well, doesn't really matter. There we go. They got that all figured out. Garbage, DVD. Bunch of people dumping items all at once. This is basically just to get the stones out of there. Because I am going to have a stockpile there. And I'd really prefer it not to be cluttered like that. P wood. There we go. Why are you trying to store stuff in there? Hauling. Oh, right. I should go to the woodcutter. P. New squad. Leather armor. The feet of silver. Military equipment. Weapons. Battle axe. Training spears. Training sword. Huh. Oh, right. That's, yeah, right. That would do it. Right. We'll go with battle axe. Exact matches over clothes. Yeah, it should be fine. Military. Actually, we need to schedule you. We'll schedule like this until we figure out when the caravans are coming exactly. That should be fine. Everything seems to be coming along a-okay. All right. There we go. I think it overdid the one thing. So you can also be meeting place. Sure. I'm sure that'll be fine. Oh, did we finish the digging? Yes, we did. You can dig that out. And we'll dig this over here. Because symmetry. There we go. See, I already figured out that I want the center, was it? Or do I actually want to do the sides over here? Because I could very well just add those as ramps. The biggest problem would be the kind of workshop and if it would block that. Because that's a possibility. That is a possibility. Yeah, it looks like the stairs going down is just the best option at the moment. J. Nope, takes up a bit of space, but it allows... Takes up space, but it's well-used space, I think. Though maybe... Or no. The one right there, yeah. We don't need that one. Yeah, that should work. And yeah, they're storing stuff in stockpile. That's par for course, how it works. Workshop, carpenter shop. Huh. I want to build them out of blocks, but I don't have any blocks at the moment. I could make them out of wood blocks. That would be interesting. Yeah, I'll make them out of wood blocks. Yes. And they're digging out down here. That should go quick enough. Really, I could just have a stockpile that's like everything. Just take from the things upstairs. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I wonder if it only takes from. I've never really fooled around with specifics like that. The mason isn't really doing anything, so I could set him out to smooth all this stuff. Specifically over here. Oop, X. New, let's do that again. Smooth. And dig that out, don't smooth it. And you, once you finish that, should probably go and smooth detail walls, yes. Actually, once again, let's get rid of that. Smooth stone where we're gonna be building stuff. Because that's the proper places to be smoothing. And I deselected the downstairs here for some... Or right, I just mass deselected stuff so that would happen. Smooth the areas that will actually have stuff going soon enough. Because once we build something on top, it's not going to be that easy to work with. Everything's coming out fine, I think. Yeah, it's filling up decently. He's getting that worked on. Okay, we don't really have much to do at the moment, except wait until the miners finish up there. Miner, apparently. I was giving you guys a shot, but oh, I already turned off hauling on you. That would do it. Like, why aren't you being a fool like your friend? Oh, because I turned that off. Maybe a good idea. Everyone else is storing or detailing or something of the sort.
Has arrived.
I think I might turn detailing on for those guys once we get around to that. Oh. Okay, that's kind of cool. Oh, that's chaotic. There we go. I turned off the sound for the game itself, because apparently there's a seasonal noise. Ooh, nice. And I just wasn't hearing it before because it had actually changed to it while I was playing. It was just one of those things. Oop. Okay, where's the... I gave you a job, and I expect you to do it. You better do it. Almost got the wooden blocks completed. So I'm gonna need those spots smoothed. Also almost got that completed. What? You don't have hauling on. What are you... Oh, probably that stuff. Okay, yeah, that's an okay thing to work on, I guess. I don't mind if you're harvesting the plants. That does remind me, I'm going to need to... P, food, actually CT, disable, enable food, block all. There we go. And we can just set this area over here up to take it. So hopefully, since it's closer, they won't have to run as far. Oop. No. I'm gonna allow barrels in the next area. Oh hey, the wood's almost full. Yeah, store items and stockpile still going. DVD. Well, that should get them to do it. Oop. It looks like we are out of digging. Well, actually, I could get that dang spot dug out for once. God. Vaguely annoying. There we go. I guess it would be smarter to do it like that. Yeah, definitely smarter to do it all 3 levels at once. There is some specific shenanigans I have to be watchful for, but overall, I like that music. Hopefully it's all loud and kosher and whatnot. We'll find out soon enough. Where's this? Okay, he's detailing the floor. Okay, there he is. And a few people are dumping items. Kind of slow, but that's to be expected. Ooh, rock crystal. Farms are going along fine. Oh, that's nice. Obviously, eventually I'll be wanting to get rid of that stockpile completely. Where's this guy? Detail floor. Okay, yeah, I just keep missing him because he's white. He looks like one of the rocks. Actually, it looks like we can build carpenter shop out of a block. That means I'm perfectly fine with removing that. Give to there. Huh, I could just build all the carpenter shops that I'd ever need right away. DB. Do we got... Yeah, we've got a... There we go. I guess next we'll want to actually smooth the... Oh, we've actually got it set up to smooth. Ookie. Militia commander. Build depot. Actually got the wood blocks, so I'll make it out of walnut wood blocks. Yeah, that's a thing. Kind of would have liked to make it out of microline, but neither here nor there. DVD. Clear out that area. Want to set up some stockpiles. Yeah, that should be fine. Oop, struck some more microline. No one's idling. That's always a nice statistic. It's either everyone's doing something or I'm being highly inefficient. Probably both. Just with the way things seem to go. Oh, wait, we've got some people not doing something. Almost done. One other person, please. Dump an item. One item. There we go. IX DB PCT disable enable enable. Does this include cages? Yeah. Block off. UJ. There we go. Forbid metal. Forbid this. Allow wood. Let me figure this. Okay, I went through and selected the specific ones. And it takes from... there. Build workshop C, actually. Well, I'll need to do some stuff. But yeah, nothing should go in there for now. No one's idling, so everyone's got something to do. Miners, how good are you? A great miner or accomplished miner? Never quite remember the lower levels. I really should, since they're actually kind of the ones that you'd go through the most. So yeah. X, those aren't... yeah, okay, that's just the color stone. Which happens to look exactly like that. Oop, we're paused. Like, why isn't anything moving? Oh, hey, lavender jade. Looks like we might actually get the full vein. That's nice. And here they go. Yeah, it's looking like we got the full vein here. Well, depending on what... yeah, we got the full vein. Nice. Okay. That's a little ominous-y. I'm not even sure that's a word. Well, I'm basically certain that's not a word. Yeah, I can't take from over there. I wish I could specify which thing takes from where with that kind of stuff. It would be very convenient. It's because the depot hasn't been made, I'm assuming. That would be this guy. Oh, are they? Okay, they're not quite finished, they're just asleep. Which, I guess, happens. These supposed to be blueberry leaves and such. Okay, that's cool. Let's see. Oh, right, I kind of genocided the trees. Oh, these look pretty. That was a cough. H, zoom. F2, zoom. F3, zoom. That should work out pretty well. Oh wait, I forgot about these. Okay, F4, zoom. F5, zoom. Probably won't end up with all of them like that, but for now, it's a thing. Are you guys... yeah. We'll give you stone detailing so that can go faster. Since I don't really want to dig more at the moment. Not really. Yeah, they're doing it. Build workshop, mason workshop. That's relatively inconvenient, I guess. Oh well. Oh wait, we're using up all the blocks. Let's see. What's block? Oh. 3, 2, 3, 4. And that should be enough for any rest of that shenanigans we might want. Oh, you're on break. How cute. Actually gonna need a craft shop soon. Build workshop T. No, R. Yes. How about just a walnut log? No one actually has that, I'm assuming. So, who's ever free next? Oh, we're getting pretty good FPS. Almost 100. You get Stonecraft. And then you go store stuff in a barrel. Got it. Basically, I want to build a couple nest boxes for the birds. Alright, I should probably go check out... Don't cook it. Don't cook those. And the rest of them seem to be happy with what they got. And now we can actually just smooth the rest of this stuff out. Specifically this level. They actually got a task on it, so they'll be... And, I'll actually construct a bin. Build workshop masonry. We'll build it over here. And mechanic. There we go. Mason mechanic shop. Building the bin. Lots of people on break. Of course they are. I kind of need all of you in on this. No. Therapist, there we are. Read dwarves. Okay, where's the one that I have a bunch of people on? Yes. You all get to do stone detailing because I want to stone detail. Commit. There we go. Okay, that should work out. Yes, they're getting it built up pretty well.
It seems that every other day there's a new migrant saying, I'm here to work, I make cheese, or I grind down gems, or I milk things. Well, how many milkers do you think we need here, huh? How many? Do you see anything that can be milked here? Honestly, do you think we want to milk a purring maggot or something? Haha, no, go home.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so we've got migrants. That means that we'll... I wonder if it shows all of them yet on this. Read dwarves. Nah, it doesn't. Okay. Oh, well. Worth a shot. Here we go. Because we've got therapist. Actually relatively well off with all this. We can just let them come. Zoom. F1 zoom. Actually, zoom here. And that's the all of them. That'll make things go a lot quicker now. Read dwarves. Sort by... Where's migration wave? Group by migration wave. There we go. Oh, we got 8. This guy is a peasant. Nurse, mechanic, architect. Really? Or not? Yeah, he has no skills. What's about military? Oh, hello. What's this? Very strong. And these guys... Oh, they're children. I'm like, what's up with that? But no, okay, yeah. There isn't any specific one here that's military trained either. But socially. Yeah, they all suck socially as well. This guy is a gem setter. Dwarf. This guy, furnace operator, nice. Potash. Fish dude. We don't take to fishing around here. Yeah. You seem like someone that I'd set to hauler. If it wasn't for assigning you to a squad. And you, what do you do? You're a child. You're a jeweler. Gem cutter and setter. Don't we have just a setter? Yes. So that's 3 people in the squad. And of course I'm going to go and be like, everyone do that. Except for the children, obviously. Because they're children. Huh. That's probably going to be about what... Well, this guy doesn't actually have any skills, so we could definitely go and say go in that squad. I don't want you in the squad because you have some pretty good stuff. Potash. You can go in the squad. That's 5 people. There we go. Oh, hey, we've got that now. Oh, right. We, put that there. So I better make the nest box actually not repeat. I just want one more. Who's the guy that I gave it to? Pretty sure it was our planter. Yeah. Well, he's gonna do that, I guess. Though I will actually, thinking about it, come over here and... keep forgetting that it's got that funky thing where the plus doesn't do what I think it will. Huh, interesting. Okay, he's making the nest box now. That's good. No one's idling, but that's because I have them all detailing the floor. Where's the date? Ah, here we go. What part of the season is it? We'll get that done relatively quickly. Come on, how long is it gonna take you to make the dang nest box? Oh, right. Made with stone. Completely forgot about that little detail. It's gonna take them quite a while. Oh well. Trying to find where the spring announcement is. Yeah, and he's gonna go and do the nest box again. He's apparently going to make it out of chalk. As all proper nest box should be made out of. I think he got set back a little bit there. There we go. Basically, I'm going to have to actually work on the bedrooms now. Well, it's almost time to finish this video. I think once I get this all set up with the removing this, so I can see if it's actually a viable. Only a few gatherable plants. And no one can actually do that, I don't think. But I did set it, so... There we go. DS. Smooth that out. There we go. Completely smooth. No real reason to do that, but I did it anyway. Because that's just how I roll. Quite a difference. Not sure. I kind of like the block form a little bit, but it does look okay. Obviously, we want to get those things built up. P... Give. There we go. And we'll make... Do we want blocks? Oh, I want some doors. 3... Just make doors and then cancel... Oh, stop. Just make doors. And then cancel one. Well, actually, we could go with an armor stand. I wonder how the training weapons work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Terry, scheduling, edit orders. Three soldiers at a time. Copy. Paste, 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 paste. And then I'm gonna go back and cancel. As per usual. You get 1 month off. AT. Active training. Though they're currently actually off, so slight misnomer there. They're not active in training. They will be, though. Okay, now I'll do this one down here. The whole stock